All right, we're super excited for this one. Welcome to Airlock After Dark number 26. We got new guests here. If it's your first time here, make sure you do the waiver for me before you roll. We got beer in the corner, sponsored by Old Greg Brewing. Thank you for that. And we were very excited for our guest tonight. We've been trying to get him out here for a minute, but he's a busy guy. He's got a lot going on. He's doing seminars. He's got main character jiu-jitsu. Hopefully we'll talk a little about that later. I don't want to talk anymore. I want this guy to do the talking tonight, so I'm going to pass it over to Kemoy Anderson. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. Super happy to be here. You guys got a great facility here. I like the vibe. Yeah, let's get straight to it. Who I'm gonna use as Uke? Let me get you, Zach. Zach got good neck, so he's perfect for this. You got a good neck?
Yeah, I got a great neck. I'm super strong all over, dude.
Okay, so throughout the history of jiu-jitsu, people always think or say the mount is a dominant position in jiu-jitsu, right? I feel like that's not what it is, because a lot of times when people mount me, they don't really have much options. It's like, what do we have for mount? We mounted triangle, gift wraps, back take, go to armbar, kind of limited, right? And we got to a point where a lot of guys know how to hide their arms and just make it hard to get what we want. For me, I think the dominant position in jiu-jitsu is side control. It's just so much more creativity from side control. So we're gonna do two techniques from side control, two submissions. So this position right here, I like to call the perfect side control. I got my knee under his armpit. I got my arms on his head. Got it nice and tight, good pressure. He can retract his elbow because I got everything taken. He can't turn into me. He can't bridge because I got my arm on his head. So from right here, I'm gonna, the same way he is right now, this how guys naturally are. They got their arms just like this. I'm gonna pin it to his chest. And then I'm gonna windshield wipe my legs. If you guys need to come behind and see what my legs look like, take a look because it's super important to what we're doing. Just see what the legs look like. So this is where I start and this is where I'm finish. Start like so, and we finish like so. So we start like this, finish like this. So I'm gonna get in position with my legs. I'm gonna pin his arms to his chest, and I'm just gonna roll. Naturally, the natural thing to do when I'm doing this is to come up top, right? Now when he do that, I'm gonna throw the legs over, catch a triangle, close it up, and finish for the tap. So one more time, I'm in what I call a perfect triangle. You need the knee on his armpits. Perfect pin right here. He's not going there. I got all my pressure, everything on him. I'm gonna pin his arms to his chest. Windshield wiping my legs. Sit back. I'm pretty much rolling Zach's body on top of me. And like I said, the natural thing for Zach to do is come up top because it feels right. And then when he does that, throw his leg over, catch his shin, lock the triangle up, pull the head for the finish. One more time. Remember, we are getting this perfect side control. Like, I don't want to see this. That's not it. The knee under the armpit. Arms under the head. Take away that bridge power. Pin the arm to the chest. Windshield wiping my legs. I'm going to sit back. Let him roll on top of me. Then boom, catch the shin, lock the triangle up. If you want to, you can lift your hips, throw the arms over. I don't really need to do that. I can finish the triangle just like so. Lift the hips, pull on the head. I'm gonna do it one more time quickly. I'm in the perfect side control. Pin the arms to the chest. Roll, bam, lock it up, finish. You got any questions about this? Let's give it a try. Go your opponent. 2, 1, 2.
Can you show me? Can you show me how the feet go real quick?
Yeah, am I live on the mic right now?
Yeah, you're live on the mic.
I was about to say something crazy. You didn't catch him, Zach got good neck.
Huh?
You didn't catch him, Zach got good neck.
I don't have the same lingo.
You do. We went to the same school.
That's right. Yeah, 119.
I freaking.
Hold on. Pin the arm to the chest. Yep. Roll. Throw the legs over. Quick. You got it. Hold on. Go back. Go back to side control. So this is the problem. There we go. Roll. Yes. Catch a leg. Yes. You might have to put your foot on the hips at regular triangle. Cut that angle. Hold the shin. Cut your angle so you can get a better angle to lock the triangle up. And then lift your hips and send the arm over. Then I like to put on the head when I'm doing my finish. With both hands. Yeah. Boom. Perfect. Perfect.
Watch it, don't mess this up.
Boom. Catch that shin right away.
What is that?
Now tell him to catch the shin right away.
Here we go.
Boom. Yeah, it's not looking good.
After you fall, you're like, wow.
Boom. So hold on. So just like any other triangle, you're gonna wanna clean it up. You wanna fix the angle now. You wanna get your foot on the hips, push off on the hips, yeah, then lock it up. Just like any other triangle. What channel we on right now? Okay. On YouTube? Alright. Okay. Perfect. Go where?
Bucky's.
Bucky's, what was that, chicken spot?
Are you from Texas?
You heard that, right?
Is that where we went?
It's on the mic, right?
Chicken spot? No, dude, it's the greatest place on earth.
Alright, I've been there.
Alright, we'll go.
We go? You take me?
Yeah, I bet they do have chicken. Hey, don't cut that out in a weird spot where it makes it look like I brought up chicken.
Alright, time, bring it in. Let's get good neck Zach back up front.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just a little mindset thing about this technique. I feel like it's one thing to show technique, but a lot of people leave out the mindset, like the reason why we do this. You know, what could happen. So you would think it might be a bad idea to leave a good position on side control and roll your back, right? But I feel like jiu-jitsu is just all about that finesse, right? Like a lot of times when I'm like this, people's expecting me to come over and do all of that, right? That's what people's expecting. A lot of times when I'm rolling like this, people just feel like I messed up and they come back on top. That's where the finesse is. So I think jiu-jitsu is all about, a little finesse. So, also, you want to be fully well-rounded, because yes, I can do this, and I could do this, and I could miss the whole thing, and now I'm here. But this is why we want to be well-rounded, so no matter what goes wrong, we always have something else, right? We have a plan B. But everybody look good so far. Everybody caught on, everybody got it. Let's work on another technique that I have from this position. Like I said, I feel like side control is a dominant position in jiu-jitsu. So another position like this. We right here, same thing. We're in a good, perfect side control. Got my knee on his armpit, arm on his head. Purpose of this, take away his bridge. Because if I don't have this, Zach could bridge all over the place on his good neck. He could do everything. So from right here, we're in the perfect side control. What I want to do, I want to open up his arm like so. I want to open it up. Then I want to take my hands. I want to weave it in his armpit. I want to use my fist, make a fist. And then I'm just going to stick it in. And then I'm using my chest to put Zach on the side. This is a very uncomfortable position. So one more time. B-Mac called this position the sugar hole. Some people call it, what was it, like stockade or something like that?
I like sugar hole.
Right, B-Mac called the sugar hole. So one more time, we in side control. Open this up. Use my fist. Put it right in the armpit. Then I'm gonna use my chest to push him on his side like so. It's a very uncomfortable position, but Zach got some good neck, so it's not bothering him. But besides that, it's very uncomfortable. So from right here, same thing. I'm gonna windshield wiper on my legs, but I'm gonna go the opposite. Before when we did the triangle, we went this way. Now we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna take my left leg, put it through this loop right here, and I'm gonna try to do very gentle, so
Please.
don't hurt him. Then from here, I'm gonna snatch my shin, and then I'm gonna let this arm go, and I'm just gonna close this red triangle up. You could try to go for a triangle choke finish, but those are usually pretty low percentage, so you might have to settle for this arm lock. But you got nice strong legs, yeah, try to get the choke. But if not, let's fight for this arm lock. Everything's good?
Yeah, dude, it'll be all right.
The neck is all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's fine, dude. Come on, man.
So we're in the perfect side control. Open this up. Cause like I said, naturally guys are gonna be framing. So we want to fight, open it up. Use your hand, the fist. Weave it through this spot right here. Use your chest, put them on the side. You want them on the side like so. Then you get a windshield wiper your feet. Send your leg through this little loop right here. Catch your shin. And a lot of time guys try to hold on to this arm right here. You don't need to hold on. Once you have your shin, let it go. Naturally he's gonna send it this way. Lock up this red triangle. Go for the choke if you want. Or go for the arm lock. Let's do it one more time quickly. I'm in the good, perfect side control. Open this up. Put the fist in. Get him on the side. Windshield wiper my feet. Send it through. Catch the shin. Let this arm go. Lock it up for the finish. All right, any questions about this? Get your opponent 2, 1, 2. Woo. Well, you see him, that's good neck Zach. Yep, under. Yep, use your chest to pull on her side. Yep, windshield wiper those feet. No. Send it through the loop right here. Yep. Let the arm go, Yep. Let it go completely.
It's a you just saying then you just use your chest. Yeah, give me a like right. Yeah.
You fall.
Alright, that looked tight.
Kill him right here.
Can you do what?
You can kill him right here. You see what position I turned his arms into?
What is that gonna turn into a slicer? What is it gonna turn into a bicep slicer?
I don't know, just stop. Just stop.
Oh, but MMA.
Why not,
Yeah, of
bro?
course.
Why not, bro?
Of course.
We don't have to chill here. We got the camera on.
I got the name on screen.
Bars I'm getting turned like even before I lock it up.
Yes. Yup. Let the arm go. You can let the arm go. Let the arm go. You don't need the arm no more. So when you let the arm go, he's gonna bring it back and make the choke worse. Nice, clean. That was a clean one. That was clean.
Right there. Yeah, right. There you go. See?
Give me an arm there.
You didn't tuck your leg here? Yeah. I can start to fight. So once you're there, you're there. You want to be, you put it on your head. Yeah. Do you hear my voice? Yeah. Do that. Just wait.
Alright, man.
Remember, let that arm free.
There's not much you can do here.
How much time we got left?
5-10.
5-10. All right, time. Bring it in.
That's fire, Kemoy.
Yeah, I know, brother. Your neck is fire too. Yeah, man. So, like I said, for me, I feel like side control is a dominant position. We just have so much creativity, so much stuff. Like if I want to go gift wrap, take the back, we can enter legs, some side control. Just so much options. I don't want to flood you guys' mind with so many different techniques. I want us to revisit the first one, the triangle. I feel like that's one of my special techniques right there. Like if I want to be real fancy, if I want to go viral, I probably hit that, get a nice little reel. So I want you guys to get a little bit more time drilling it, because I want it to be you guys' special technique. I want to see you guys do that training and in competition. And I just want to also make sure it's still fresh in your mind. I know when we go from one technique to the next, it's easier to forget things. So as an instructor, I like to go backwards sometimes. So, We're gonna re-drill the triangle one again while we still got some time left. But let me run through it real quickly. Perfect side control. Got the arm pinned to the chest. I'm gonna roll back one more time. The key right here is the way my legs is positioned. I got a nice windshield wiper and I'm sitting back on that left knee. It's forward. I'm sitting back because that allows Zach to get that easy roll over. That's the purpose. If I don't have that, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So I'm prepping my knee, my legs to make it easy for my opponent to roll over. So yeah, set. He rolls. He thinks he's about to come up. He's gonna go free. Boom. And remember, a lot of you guys might have good long legs that can easily like a triangle, but let's make good practice of catching that shin. Because it's super important. When you're going against a seasoned grappler, their natural response is going to be the posture immediately. So our natural response got to be grab that shin immediately. Like the triangle. And sometimes, just like any triangle, you might be in a bad angle. You might have to clean it up to get the finish. So keep that in mind when you guys doing it. We have to get accustomed to grabbing that shin immediately. Because like I said, if you do that to me, I'm naturally going to want to posture. So you naturally got to be ready to catch that shin. So let's take some time and drill this again. Give what your partner. 2, 1, 2. Let's fix that triangle, clean it up. Remember, you gotta always have a hand holding your shin. You gotta be able to clean up your triangle while still holding your shin. So you get a foot on the hips, turn your angle, then lock it up. Yes.
If it's up here,
No. We're doing the first one, the triangle.
I was just doing that because his arm was out.
Yeah, but we're doing the first one, the triangle.
Rabid?
I thought it hurt.
what I like to
What is that? What the? All right, time. Bring it in. When it comes to technique, that's all I got for you guys. But let's do. Whenever I teach, I always like feedback. So I want some kind of feedback. Let me know out of the first one, the rolling triangle or the sugar hole, which one you guys like better. Okay. And let me know, is this something you guys can see yourself doing? Can you add this to your game? Does this fit in your game? Okay. And before we close, is there any questions about any technique? Maybe something I need to go over again, or maybe a what if question?
I got one for you.
Yes.
I just want to know more about your control. When you're in side control, you said perfect side control. If he's flailing around, what are you focused on?
I mean, like I said, the fact that I got my knee on his armpits and my arm on his head, this takes away so much from him. He can't bridge. He can't turn into me. I got the pressure. I could do whatever I want to his arm, pin. There's not really much he could do. I mean, naturally, he can try to do as much as he can with his legs. He can try to bridge. He can try to do everything. I just got so much control, so much pressure. I can get on my toes to put more pressure. He's just not going nowhere from this position right here. This is a perfect side control. A lot of times guys get into maybe a regular side control where they just like this. But this is no good. I don't want his arms free. I don't want him to have the ability to underhook me and get into his little 10 planet stuff and then turn into me. Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to take all that away. Take his neck away. Arm is under everything. Hope that answered the question. Anything else?
Yeah, actually, so that's great, but would you say this is more of the first, I'm talking about the first one with the triangle, would you say it's more of a reactionary, like you're setting a trap kind of thing, or do you like the force?
Yes and no, because if I'm dominating you and I'm like this, I'm like that, what option do you have? Are you just going to stay there? I'm giving you a way out. Unless you don't want to do jiu-jitsu no more, then you can stay there. And then let's say he don't react, then I just come over and I do the BMAC. You know what I'm saying? Naturally we're fighting, you want a way out. You don't want to be there. So you don't really have much option. You stay there, okay. Maybe I do a mounted triangle. You roll on top, triangle. It's always just going to end with a triangle, no matter what. What else? Well, that's all I got. Thanks for having me.
So what? You ever see with me?
Yeah.
All right. We want to know a little about you. So first of all, tell us, how long have you been at this whole jiu-jitsu game for?
I've been training jiu-jitsu for a while. So let's just say grappling. I feel like grappling is a wider, it's way wider. When you say jiu-jitsu, it just sounds like just this, right? But I've been grappling for a long time. I started wrestling in high school, New York City, in 2004. In 2009, I joined my first martial arts gym. We did a little MMA, a little striking, a little white belt stuff. But I was still fresh out of high school, so my mind was still wrestling minded. Jiu-jitsu just didn't, it just wasn't there. I was just still thinking about wrestling. We see this all the time. Those guys that came from wrestling, they good, they dominate, but they just not using jiu-jitsu dominate. They're using the wrestling dominate. So I think I spent a good 2 years of just being that style until I joined the military in 2015. I came to El Paso, Texas, and my unit had deployed, and I didn't deploy with them. And I just had so much free time, I didn't have shit to do. So I was like, man, I want to get in shape. Let me get back to training, because it's just so hard to do anything as active duty soldier. I don't know if anybody's here military, but such a crazy schedule, you know what I mean? But once my unit deployed, it was just nothing but free time. I went back to school, started training, and then I really picked up the jiu-jitsu in 2016. I started taking it seriously, started competing, started fighting MMA, stuff like that. So it's been a long journey.
Nice. Okay, you got the big camp coming up. You got a big event coming up for main character. We've been sharing it around here, but can you tell the people a little about what's going on next week?
Yeah, man. Next week, April 30th, we got a big camp. It's my first time doing a project like this. I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to market. I mean, I know how to market, but I didn't think I'd be able to market something this big where people got to spend so much money to get in, you know what I mean? But I've been successful, man, just by myself. I figured it out, A lot of times in business, we all feel like we need so much help. We need this, we need that. We need AI. We don't need all that, right? Then eventually, like, trial and tribulation, and you just realize, like, yo, I could do this myself. I didn't need all the things I thought I needed. So yeah, we got big camp coming up. We got at first supposed to be 6 instructors, but slowly but surely I just keep getting lucky, and now we up to what is it, 8 instructors? Yeah, we had 8 instructors right now. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys seen the lineup, but yeah, it's a 3-day camp, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and at the end of the week is leading up to like a big show. We got 2 big shows, 2-day shows. So I don't know if you guys are like into jiu-jitsu like that, or y'all like watching jiu-jitsu and follow like grapplers and stuff, but it's gonna be a real crazy weekend in Austin, Texas. Hopefully you guys can come out.
So the whole camp is at 10th Planet ATX.
Yes, and then the show is gonna be at a venue in the Del Valley area.
That's Plaza de Toros? Or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
And then, can you tell me, because even I don't know, the Saturday and Sunday show, what are the different shows?
So Sunday show is more of like the pro show where we got some of the best competitors in the world. It's a major show. The pro shows, a lot of titles on the line, a lot of everything on the line. Saturday, that's Sunday. Saturday is more of the local competitors, more of the amateur grapplers, guys that's looking to make a name for themselves, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, we got a lot of black belts, so they got a lot of matches there. But that's the difference. Saturday's more of the local competitors, more of the amateur people that's coming up. Sunday's more of the pro competitors, the killers in the sport.
Nice. All right, put it on your schedule, y'all. Okay, my final question for you. I ask everybody this. If you could fight anybody in the world, alive, dead, fictional, alien, who are you going to fight, and what submission are you looking for?
You know what? I don't really like that question. You didn't just, I know you didn't just throw me off guard with a question like that. I don't know. I feel offended. They just put me on the spot. I'm a visitor. Yeah, he did that to me.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm
I
stupid.
told him before.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. I'm just clowning around. If there's anybody I could fight in the jiu-jitsu competition, who would it be?
Yeah, I mean, anyone.
This one's gonna be kind of weird. Only because I hear so many good things from other men. I hear Helena, she beats up all the guys in the gym. And I'm like, really? That'd be kind of cool. Like, there's really, and I believe it because I roll with another girl that's the best in the world, the UFC BJJ 135-pound champion, and she's like maybe under 135, and it was, it was a hard match. So I'm like, if somebody so much smaller than me was trouble, maybe what they said about Helena is right. Maybe she is manhandling all the dudes in the gym. So I think that'd be kind of fun, like, we're sparring in the gym. But we talking about like competition, like on a big stage. I would love a match against Mika Gavao. I think he's a pretty cool competitor. I would love to test myself against him.
Love that. And what submission are you looking for?
Against Mika? Oh, we gotta hit the truck, baby. we gotta twist Mika Gavao. We gotta go viral. We gotta hear this all over the world, So that's what I would be looking for.
Nice, cool. All right, I think I speak for all of us when I say those are some awesome techniques. Thanks for doing them. Thanks again to our sponsor, Old Greg. Stick around, guys. Get some rolls. Don't sneak out the door. Roll. Get some in. We're gonna have a good time. Get yourself a beer. Have fun. Let's get one more hand for Kemoy, y'all.
One thing.